Hello! Now in this video I'd like to show you probably the most powerful setup you can have in Panzer Rush, and in my opinion, of course, and that is couple of B12s shooting at once. So what we've got in here is I've got 62 groups of B12 and Juice has 7 groups. So in total we've got 69 groups shooting at the same time at the base. So what I want to show you here, and since I played the Panzer Rush, I've actually never seen a bigger power. You are getting one flak, and it's a full range, full armored flak, going down in about 20 seconds. The entire base with 30 flags going down in about 10 minutes. I don't think you can achieve something like that using any other setup. Now also bear in mind, there could be other guys flying bombers, or perhaps even bring more B12s. But with just 69 of them, you can take the base in just 10 minutes, probably even under 10 minutes, if you just use perhaps a few bombers. So what is interesting for those who perhaps plan to do that, to produce 69 groups of trains, first of all you need to have 69 groups available. At that point on that map I've got 274 bases, and bear in mind the entire map has about 380. Okay, so I am probably very close to the limit what you can actually get, except the group expansion buildings, but that's gonna cost you even more money. So right now I think this is the most powerful setup you can have in the game, but to produce 69 groups of B12s, that's gonna cost you, and I will start from aluminium, about 62 million of aluminium, which is not bad. But it's gonna cost you still 1.5 billion. That's right, 1.5 billion of steel to make so many groups. So that is quite a lot. Now, having 270 bases, I can tell you that if I set the production for 15 hours for all of them, that will give me just slightly over 1 billion of steel, and it's gonna cost me about 10,000 gold. So you can see the exercise is quite expensive, but you will get this. So I think it is very fun to watch. Now on this map, that was obviously before I reset. On that map I don't have any enemies, so obviously you don't need to worry that someone is gonna crush your trains. In the normal circumstances you can't really do that. You can't sacrifice all your groups just for B12s, because any plane or any air unit can destroy them all. So that was done mainly to show you what sort of power you can have having so many of them, and that's the result. So that video will carry on until I will take down the entire base, so you can see in a sort of real time how long does it take. About the damage, right now, a few videos back I've made a video about the cars, and the cars are actually almost twice as much powerful than this setup. Okay, However, you need ammunition. With those one you don't. And even though they've got twice as much damage as this, considering the time, transport, well, the ammunition, it's just absolutely not worth it. You will not going to achieve that time, which is 10 minutes to take the base, with cars. So I think that is the best setup. So if you ever come across a situation where you can afford that, group wise and the resources wise, I would highly recommend, but you need to make sure you've got some sort of protection. So yeah, 3.2 million per hit, 3.2 million per hit, and it's unlimited. I think it is probably the best damage you can get in that game. Obviously you are limited to the bases which are near the rail track, but as we all know, I mean, the guys who are playing this game long enough, that even when you start in a new map, the first thing you want to do is to take over the trains. Once you take over the trains, the rest is relatively simple. So yes, so that's it. There is still a few minutes left to go, but there's nothing more for me to talk in here. So thank you very much for watching. I will leave you with the video, and do not forget to subscribe, because there is something very, very interesting coming for my 1,000 subs. I hope that it's actually gonna work out quite well, but yeah, I am very, very looking forward to it. So thank you very much once again, and I will see you in the next one.